First of all, I have a very heavy pot. You need a heavy pot that's not going to catch at the bottom because there's going to be a lot of sugar in this and you don't want the sugar to caramelize and catch at the bottom. So the pot should be heavy. If you happen to have a pot that you use for preserving, making something like strawberry jam, then that will work just as well. So into this very heavy pot, I'm going to put 1¼ pounds of sour cooking apples. Now in India, of course, this would not be apples, it would be green mangoes, which are also sour. But since you can't get green mangoes, apples work very well. So all the apples go in. Then I'm also going to put in peaches and apricots. Here I have 4 ounces of dried apricots, which go in. You can leave these apricots whole. 4 ounces of dried peaches. These peaches are rather large, so I've cut them into 4 pieces each. I've quartered them. They go in. Then there are 2 ounces here of sultanas. You can put more if you like more. And also, there's a garlic and ginger flavor, so there are 6 cloves of garlic here, which have been mashed very well to a pulp. And also 2 1-inch cubes of ginger that have been peeled and grated, and this is fresh ginger that goes in. Now we come to the contrast of flavors. So we have salt, sweet, salty, and hot flavors. For the sour, there is vinegar. This is 14 fluid ounces of white wine vinegar that goes in, and 14 ounces of castor sugar. And then there's salt and hot. So there's 2 teaspoons of salt and a ½ teaspoon of cayenne. Stir it around, mix it, and then it's ready to be cooked. When you cook, you can start on high heat. That's all right because there's a fair amount of liquid. But watch it, don't go away. If you say, oh, there's a lot of liquid, I can leave it for a while. Well, you can't, because as it thickens, it tends to catch at the bottom. So keep giving it a stir every now and then. And as it cooks, turn down the heat very slightly so that you're always adjusting your heat to the thickness of the chutney. This chutney will cook down in about 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, you should have something that looks like this. You can see there's a thick glaze and sheen on it. And the chutney, of course, you must remember it's going to thicken as it cools, so you have to allow for that and cook it to just the point, slightly less thick than you want it to end up. And once you finish cooking it, you need to bottle the chutney. And here I have a jar. It's a preserving jar, and you put the chutney in it. And remember to put a lid on that's not made of metal. Metal will corrode. So you need some other kind of plastic lined or glass top lid. And then the chutney can be stored really in any cool place.